Oh, keep playing that. Yeah, I love that.
This is your favorite music?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I would love to be a DJ on a country music station.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a dream to be the like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift.
Yeah.
I told you about this.
Yeah.
10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift, taking nothing but love song requests.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Into the Night with Kyle Jillings.
Oh,
That's what I want to do right there.
Yeah.
This one goes out to Bobby. Bobby, Jenny just wants you to know that she loves you. That's what I want to do.
I would tune into your. I would tune into your show. What are you going to call your show?
Into the Night with Kyle Jillings.
Oh man.
Into the Night.
Give me a dedication to Ellen.
I can do that.
To do that.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah. Give me it.
Ellen, this this one goes out to Ellen. Ellen, Ron wants you to know that he loves you, and he can't wait to get home to hold you in his arms.
Oh, yes. Baby. Yeah, You're listening to Kyle. What's the name of the show?
Into the Night.
You're listening Into the Night here on a Tuesday afternoon on KHTS. Our show's being produced by the one and only the Dreamboat.
KHTS Dreamboat.
How dare you?
That's your title.
What's his title? The Dreamboat?
KHTS Dreamboat.
Also, I want to give a dedication to More Cute Girls. T's listening to the show.
T-Cats is listening.
T-Cats, so big shout out to you. She is sweet. She is sweet. And she's got great eyes, don't you think? When I like
Get lost in those things.
Yeah, I like her eyes. She's really adorable. T-Cats is her name.
My friend Holly's listening too.
Holly, big shout out to you, Holly.
You're a cute girl.
Holly.
What's up?
What's up, Holly girl? All right,
what is going on here?
Let's get it.
This is not to catapult your guys'. No, anyway.
Well, first of all, download the app. Go to your app store. Download. It's a great app. Download the app. In the App Store, just type in KHTS and it'll pop up, AM 1220. All right, so let me ask you, Kyle Jennings, my very special guest today. Jellings? Is it Jellings?
It's like Jello with
What did I say?
Jennings. Like Peter
What's wrong with Jennings? Now you're knocking the name Jennings?
Yeah. I've been called Jennings my whole life.
But
it's not my name.
Because your last name is Jellings, like Jello.
Jellings.
Like the Jelly Man.
Yeah, big shout out to you, Holly. So, all right, is Holly a guy's name or a girl's name? I mean, you don't know anymore. So, are you sure?
Wait, what?
Is Holly a girl's name or a guy's name?
Oh, so you're.
Whoa. Nope, we're not going that route. Going.
All right. Let me ask you both a question. The perfect day. I was thinking about this all day. Here's what happened. You want to know the truth? So yesterday I got to spend the whole. You don't care about.
I wasn't sure, but now
So my granddaughter's 13.
Okay.
And I just love her. I mean, I'd take a bullet for her. So I was going to, I belong to a golf course, country club. So I was going to take her to my country club. So I called in the morning because the wind was blowing yesterday. And the pro said, no, the course is unplayable. I said, great. Now what do I do? So I have the whole day with her, right? What do I do? What is the perfect day for a 13-year-old?
For a 13-year-old?
Yeah,
I don't have any idea on the slightest.
I started her off at Starbucks.
Okay.
And she orders something I can't even pronounce, a Machiavelli something.
Machiavelli?
That was something like that. I don't know.
I think that's a...
Shout out, Pod.
Yeah. Do you know anything at Starbucks? Do you know any of their drinks?
No.
It was a shake, some kind of coffee shake. Anyway.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
And then we went, where did we go? Then we went to... oh man, I can't remember. But it wasn't. So it didn't turn out to be the perfect day.
It wasn't the perfect day.
No, and I was upset with myself. So I said to her, "Here's some options. You want to go horseback riding? No. You want to go bowling? No. I've taken her bowling many times. We have a nice bowling alley here in town. Did you know
love
that?
it.
Love that.
Love it.
Do you bowl?
Not well, and not on a regular basis.
I am America's worst bowler, and I'm a really good athlete. I was a high school quarterback. I played high school.
Taft High School.
Yeah, Taft High School. I was but I can't bowl. I can't get the ball to go down the middle of the lane. It goes into the alleys there. So guess what? How I have to bowl with bumpers on there.
Do you bowl with bumpers on?
Yeah, I do.
You lose a little street cred if you.
Yeah,
if you
I have no street cred when it comes to bowling.
Yeah.
So back to the perfect day. What would be your perfect day? Who would you spend your perfect day with?
My entire family.
Okay, cool. I like that.
See, okay, so I've asked this question before. I used to host a show. It's still the Jellyman Hour. But it used to be Jesse and the Jellyman, and we'd ask it, what was your perfect food day? So in terms of perfect food day, it would be, meals.
You bring the food into the perfect day, so you can add food. Go ahead.
So, I have a question about this perfect day.
Yeah.
Is there do I have unlimited credit?
Unlimited, you can go anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world? Well, I don't need to go anywhere in the world. But it would start out with a nice breakfast burrito.
Where?
With my family. I'd be at my house. I don't know. I'd go grab one from somewhere. somewhere.
Breakfast burrito
Breakfast
at your
burrito,
house.
and we'd bring it back to the house.
Going to the taco.
And then we'd eat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'd get out. The whole fam would get out and go to the park, ride some bikes, go to the park, run around, have the kids burn some energy a little bit.
Good.
Have a nice lunch somewhere. It doesn't matter where, really. And then we'd probably end up evening time at the Ventura Harbor area.
Love that,
beach.
Ventura Harbor.
Go walk around
Love
there
it.
a little bit. Maybe get some food there.
Always nice breeze.
Oh yeah, love it.
Smell of the
Yeah, it's
ocean.
the best place in the world.
Yeah.
And go to Coastal Cone, which is in the harbor there.
Been there.
Go to Coastal Cone, and
That's the waffle cone. So
yeah, they make them there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Go hang out at the arcade there. Go on the carousel.
I like
maybe.
your afternoon. I've been. Yes, I like your afternoon.
I may have paid the electricity bill. We used to go there every weekend. Me and my family. Yeah. And then head back home, and probably have with the family. And the perfect day would be we would decide on a movie first go. Like we'd say, hey, let's go see this movie, or let's watch this movie at home. You know what I mean? No argument. No debate. Just let's watch this movie. We sit down. We have popcorn, and we.
Okay, off the top of your head.
Go.
Number one movie you'd watch right now, without your favorite movie all time you watch right now, right off the top of your head. I can tell you.
First
mine.
thing that popped into my brain was The Natural, but with Robert Redford.
I love that movie. Mine would be Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I've seen it maybe 25 times. I laugh.
Yeah.
What about you, Justin?
Friday.
Friday? You ain't got no job? What?
That's
Had
the
to add
movie?
some flavor to this conversation.
Can you speak into the microphone?
Yeah, get nice and close
I
to
know
that.
you wouldn't know what it was.
Friday is a movie?
See?
How dare you?
You might.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't.
Oh. This is getting weird.
Have you seen Friday?
Yeah. Ain't got no job? I get fired on your day off, Craig. Where's my 40, Craig?
So before we get to Justin's perfect day, so your perfect day is sounding nice for you. So I like the Ventura Harbor. That's my favorite part. Okay.
Yeah.
Drive back to 120.
126, my favorite drive in the world.
Okay, and then you come
101
home
to
to
126.
then you come home to a movie.
Come home to a movie.
A lot of buttered popcorn.
A lot of popcorn, air popper. I have an air popper, so I'd go air popper.
Okay, that's boring, but go ahead.
I'd probably get some Jamba Juice too. Nice mixed smoothie.
Love Jamba Juice.
Of sorts, and get some soft serve ice cream maybe. Who knows?
And that's your perfect day.
That's kind of the perfect day. Yeah, just hanging out with the family all day.
I love that.
No phone calls, no email. I left my phone at home, so that's.
You know what? It says
day.
a lot about you, which I like. I mean, I liked you from when we said hello, but that says a lot about you. I like that a lot. No, I do.
Well, so are you still? So the reason you're asking me this, are you still trying to figure? Is your goal to figure out what's the perfect day for a 13-year-old? Because I don't have any 13. I don't have
for both of us.
Okay.
So I really all night long I'm tossing and turning that I can't come up with the perfect day for a 13-year-old, and I wouldn't. I'm bugged. I'm sincerely bugged. If you have an idea, 298-5487. We took like 100 phone calls the last segment, so maybe we'll get
More like 100 million.
298-5487. Now your perfect day. So you're all of 21.
He probably stays up past like 9 o'clock, if I had to guess.
Your perfect day.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. I don't have.
Have you ever had a perfect day?
I don't think so.
What? That's true. I like that.
It's possible.
Could Holly make it a perfect day? You and Holly?
She might be able to.
Huh?
Goodness.
Yeah.
We should. I'll try to ask her.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. Call in Holly. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear. Does she have a
Coach
cute
wants to talk
voice?
to Holly.
Yeah. Does she have a cute voice?
She might.
Girls with a cute voice or an accent. Does she have any kind of an accent?
She's Australian.
That's not true.
Oh my God.
Are you serious?
Seriously?
You're such a liar.
You making it up? No, accents. You have any kind of an accent and you have me, I'll give you money. You have me
points.
from
German?
hello.
What about German or Russian?
Anything.
Doesn't matter.
Anything. I was at a trade.
I shouldn't have asked this question.
No, I was at a trade. It's an honest question. I was at a trade show 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas. It was a gun trade show called the SHOT Show, and one of the booths was a Russian manufacturer, and they had the 3 most beautiful Russian hostesses you'd ever see in your life, and they spoke Russian, and I thought, oh my God. If I took them home and I'd say, I don't know how I'd introduce them to my wife, Ellen. I'm bringing these girls home. I don't know what she'd do. All right, so, all right.
Wait, so Justin, you've never had a perfect day?
He never had a perfect day. That's sad.
I'd probably mix in a sporting event too, by the way. I was thinking about that.
It's not things I can talk about on air.
What on
It's a
earth?
family show, and I honor that.
Yeah, okay.
I honor
Yeah,
that.
I
You're listening
appreciate
to The Business of Life, just with my two buddies here, Justin and Kyle, and we're talking about the perfect day. What would be your perfect day, ladies and gentlemen? What would it be? I love what you said. You want to spend with your family. I love that. It says a lot about you, so that means a lot. Justin doesn't have a clue. Not a clue.
He's still working on it. Still working. He's still young.
I would have to maybe put the beach like you did. You put the Ventura Harbor in there, so you weren't on the beach, but the beach influence was clearly there.
Yeah.
I'll give you something close.
Do you like the beach?
I played, yes. I once played soccer on a beach in Costa Rica.
Nice.
And that was...
Costa Rica is
good as it
becoming a
gets.
very hot retirement community
Yeah.
for U.S.
I have
citizens.
some friends that just retired there.
Okay,
All I do
so
is surf all day.
we're done with the perfect day. All right, so I still haven't come up with the perfect day with me and my granddaughter, and it bugs me.
I would mix in selling of Girl Scout cookies. Is she a Girl Scout?
No, she was. No.
She doesn't sell Girl Scout
You want a
cookies
story on the Girl Scout? So she was in brownies.
Okay.
She was in brownies. Never a Girl Scout. She was a brownie. And so I'm going to say she was 8, 9 years old.
That's younger than... Well, go ahead.
So in her troop, every year, I wanted her to win like the best selling girl. So I
Okay.
started buying like $500 worth of Girl Scout cookies. Then it went to $700. I always
We're legitimate, by the way.
yeah. Always took second.
I don't teach her how to do hard
No,
work.
because there was some other brownie's dad was in the movie business.
Oh, forget it.
So if I wrote a check, he wrote a bigger check.
Well, how do you know he didn't actually tell her to go sell and she worked hard?
She would sell. She would sell in her own
I'm
little
just
way.
saying.
You know.
That's a no. That's a grandpa. Can I have more money this year?
Yeah.
That was her selling point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
well,
All right.
you're an enabler.
Let's change subjects.
Okay.
What bugs you? So, what bugs you? I was thinking that there's so many things that bug me, but I don't know anything about it. You know, like you know what bugs me.
What bugs you?
So I'm coming down Copper Hill this morning. Everybody's going 65, and there's one person
that's
going
illegal.
35. Yeah, the speed limit's 55.
Yeah.
I mean, people just race down Copper Hill. I don't want to say anything because I don't want all the copies to go over there, but...
What are you talking about? The cops should go over there. Should be speeding.
But slow, the person that...
Slow and steady wins
Why
the
are you
race.
going 35 miles an hour in the middle lane and you're causing all kinds of people to swerve to the left? And those are the people that cause the accidents. Really?
I don't see you when you
That
ask me this-
doesn't
when
bug you?
When you
I mean,
initially-
why are you going 35 miles an hour in a 55 miles hour, 55?
See,
55
when it comes
mile an
to
hour.
you, because you asked me this question during the break or before the show, what bugs me? I'm kind of an easygoing guy. I don't really get bugged by a lot of stuff, which
I'll
kind
second that.
which kind of upsets people, I think, because I don't get like bugged very often.
If somebody
But in terms
cuts
of
you,
traffic, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
if somebody
gonna start
purposely
yelling?
cuts you off,
Purposely cuts me off, like goes out of their way to cut
well,
me off?
not you don't know if they're going out of their way, but they're so rude that they cut you off. That doesn't bug you?
This is okay. So it'll bug me for like 40 seconds, and even that's a stretch. So a story about my uncle. My uncle one time.
How long is the story?
It's not very long. My uncle one time it was me, myself, and my wife, and we went out to. This is right when my wife and I were first married, and we went out to Vegas. He lives in Vegas.
It's going to sound like a
goes-
long story, Justin.
What are you talking? We got time. What are you talking about?
This
got nothing
is
but time,
we're
brother.
on to
We got nothing
Vegas.
but
We're
time.
going to Vegas
So,
here.
you're
Go
making
ahead.
it longer 'cause you don't let me talk about it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So the point of the story is somebody cut him off. He got super angry, started yelling at this lady, and it like ruined his whole day. Like it ruined his whole day.
Well,
he was talking
Sheep
about
on the
being upset.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Like, why are you...
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to follow that lady. I'm like, that's a waste of time. I just want to go to lunch. And so, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to get upset that this person who may or may not have known that they cut me off?
You're blessed that you're not an angry people. There's a lot of people out there just angry people.
Yeah, no,
and,
I
and
got
they
you.
take their anger out on the rest of us.
Yeah. No, I don't do that. I'm not an angry guy. I don't really get upset by it.
So nothing
A lot of
bugs
stuff.
you?
I'm sure there's things that bug me. I'm sure, but it's not debilitating. It's not like something that'll just ruin. I'm sorry for.
You're just one of the good guys. That's why you work here at KHTS.
I'm not a big fan of
AM 1220
Oh yeah, no, I am a fan of that.
of KHTS 1220.
Not a big fan of when I order something. This bugs me when I order something, and I get something that's not. We spoke about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not what I ordered.
That bugged you a little bit.
That bugged me a little bit, and the reason it bugged me is because I was so looking forward to the thing that I ordered,
Yeah.
and I didn't get it. But other than that, it's not. But it still wasn't that.
Can I piggyback off of that?
Go.
I hate.
Hate's a strong word, but go ahead.
I hate it strongly.
Okay.
When employees of restaurants or fast food chains or what have you, I ask for, can I get a lot of ranch, please? Can I get a lot of?
And they bring in that
ketchup and
little
hot sauce?
that little cup.
And they give me one.
Yeah.
Do they pay the bills for the Wendy's?
Team Ranch, the ranch team?
Yeah. I don't think so.
I wonder, I don't know anything
It's
about
upsetting.
restaurants. I have to admit, that's one of the subjects. I don't know anything about food or restaurants. I eat food, but I don't know how to cook it. That's another thing. On Valentine's Day,
Okay.
I changed the roles. I said to my wife that I'm going to make you a great breakfast. I'm going to do the cleaning. I'm going to just completely reverse the roles
you make?
for the day. Well, can you let me finish my story?
A nice bowl of cereal.
So she wanted a white egg omelet with some bacon and some nice toast, right? Well, I didn't hear the omelet part, so I scrambled white eggs. That doesn't look very attractive.
No, that's not an omelet.
So we didn't get off to the right start in the morning.
Not a good start.
No.
Not a good start.
No, not a good start. And then I go to Whole Foods and I said, "Well, what's your ideal dinner tonight?" She said, "Well, I wanted some halibut and some asparagus." So I go to, I don't know how to cook asparagus, and I didn't know how to cook the halibut. So I go to Whole Food and I'm talking to the guys there, and they're telling me what to do.
You did this the morning of
Yes.
Valentine's Day. You
Yeah.
decided this the morning of Valentine's Day.
No, I said the day before, I have a wonderful surprise for you, and that was.
So you decided the night before?
I said the night. Yes,
Okay.
I told her
So
this.
Not a ton of planning with this.
Not a ton.
Okay, well, go ahead. You go, please continue. That's fine.
But I told her the night before, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Maybe you should have looked up a recipe. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
So I'm actually thinking about taking a cooking class now because it's embarrassing. So I go to Whole Foods was packed, incidentally. Valentine's
Yeah.
Day was Sunday morning, right?
Come on.
Incidentally.
Was it Sunday morning? It was packed. Packed.
I could see that. Yeah.
Packed. So
They sell like at the Stonefire Grill. They sell like 20,000 breadsticks on Thanksgiving and Mother's Day. Or I'm sorry,
So
on Mother's Day and Valentine's
they
Day.
told me how to barbecue the halibut and then cook the asparagus. So
Nice.
I'm waiting all day to do this, right? I'm excited about it.
All right.
I'm planning, a lot of, I went and bought her some roses with a little teddy bear. I mean, I was going all out,
Look
right?
at you.
Oh, yeah. And so the afternoon comes and she informs me that she doesn't want me to make her dinner. She was scared. She didn't want me to make her dinner.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I think you should have tested it on a different day,
I think you're right.
and then gone maybe practice a few times, and then
Alan's a smart girl.
yeah. Then
So
go Valentine's Day next year maybe.
Is Valentine's Day a waste of time? Do you think it's just...
Depends on who's listening, but
Well, your wife's not listening. My wife's not listening. You don't think it's...
No,
You're
it's
just
not.
afraid to admit it's... I mean...
I don't think it's no, I don't think.
Oh, hey T.
Oh no! I think it's the best idea ever. I think Valentine's Day is the greatest idea ever. Yeesh. This is a bad. Okay, just so you know, us three
males
are not the people to be asking
All
this
right,
question.
let's move on.
I think
Let's
we should
move on.
quickly move on.
Let's move on. But
Very quickly.
But I was just thinking, retail is open. What day does retail close? It used to close on Christmas. Then close. There's retailers open on Christmas. I mean, 365 days a year, stores are open. It's amazing. Yeah. All right, so we're done with what bugs you, Justin?
The ranch dressing, lack of ranch dressing.
That's it.
Too much.
That's it. Too much. So we have a lot that bugs us.
People who think they know everything and they don't know anything.
Right.
That's a lot of
Experts.
things.
What's an expert?
Not
Somebody
person
from
who knows
out
what
of
I
town. Somebody from another town. Like if somebody flew in right now from San Francisco, they'd be an expert. Or somebody
Just in
from
general?
Visalia.
Just an expert San Franciscan.
Yeah.
Ciscoan, huh?
Or Fresno. Somebody came in right now, they'd be an expert from Fresno. Okay, so...
Gotta give me an expert.
All right, let's get into the serious part of the show. You're listening to the Coach Ron Tunick on KHTS AM 1220 with Kyle Jellings and Justin. What's your last name? Justin Holly?
Does he have a stage name?
Make up a name.
I want to. All right. Last
No,
name.
it's too late.
Nah,
Justin
man.
Powell is his name.
Dang
It's
it.
too late. You took too long.
Justin Dang It.
No, Powell. It's Powell.
Okay. So this is serious now. Dinner, all three of us are going to have dinner with three people who are not with us anymore.
Okay,
They're
so
gone.
are all three of us bringing three people to this dinner, or are these three separate
These are
dinners?
That'd be
separate.
kind of fun.
This would
Can we
be
do that one instead?
Then would be 9
feast?
people. Well, we could do that. You want to do
12
that?
it'd have to be a 12-person feast,
So let's
to be
have
very
a 12. Okay, 12. We're going to get a table for 12. Each one of
Yeah.
us gets to bring 3 people.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
It's a 3-hour dinner.
Yeah, who's
so
first?
I see who you.
I have my list here.
So I met John Wooden.
Okay.
Because he was a big fan of Cal Lutheran where I worked at.
Okay.
Chick Hearn. I met Chick at a bar. Great guy.
You met Chick around a bar?
At a bar. He used to eat lunch at a, God, I can't think of the restaurant, at the corner of Sepulveda. You know where that shopping center is at Sepulveda and the 405 freeway?
Yeah.
He used to live
Yeah.
around the corner, and he would go there almost every day. Can't think of the restaurant. Great guy, Chick Hearn. Jackie Robinson, that's interesting. Tell me why.
Jackie Robinson, is the reason for it is I have probably more respect for him. Well, I'm a big sports fan, and in terms of what he did, I know that movie came out that was the 42 movie, but I think that was a PG-13 version of what his life was really like at that time, because I think it was 1,000 times worse than what that movie portrayed. But when I was a kid, I had an obsession with him, and I did a couple of book reports in elementary school on him. Had a diorama of Jackie Robinson, and me and my dad grew up. When I grew up, we would go to Jackie Robinson Stadium to watch baseball, so I'd walk by his statue all the time, and UCLA guy. And I've been a Dodger fan my whole life, so as you can see by this list, I'm a bit of an LA sports guy.
Yeah.
But Jackie Robinson, I think and this is unplugged, right? They're not going to hold back at this fictional dinner.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah. So yeah, I would love to have a conversation with Jackie Robinson.
I've read most of John Wooden's books. Pyramid of Success, great book.
Yep.
I know you've read it.
I want to learn how to tie my shoes from one John Wooden. I heard he knows how to.
Chick Hearn, I don't think, other than Vin Scully, Chick Hearn was so
Vin Scully would be
special.
on this list, by the way.
Yeah, I played golf with him. He was sitting in my golf cart. We played 18 holes together at the Los Robles Golf Course. One of the great perfect days of my life. I would say that has to be in my top 100 days with Vin Scully. One of the greatest, nicest gentlemen I've ever met in my life. And we had dinner together. I took a shot. I said, is there any chance you'd stay and have dinner? He said, yeah, Coach, no problem. We had dinner.
Vin Scully. And I asked him, I said, what is your hobby? And he paused for a second. He said, reading. I love to read. Yeah, it seems like it.
And he would read books after books after books. When we get back from the break, I'll tell you what book.
We'll see. We got to see what who else is coming to this dinner party, Coach.
Well, I've got my 3.
Well, I know, and Justin probably has 3.
You have 3?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
does. He absolutely does.
All right.
Of course.
We'll be right back. KHTS, AM 1220. Be right back. You're listening to country music here at KHTS AM 1220 with Kyle Jellings and the Coach Ron Tunick, and Justin Powell, our wonderful young man who's a producer and cares a lot about doing a quality job, but not today. Okay. Not today. All right, so who are the 3 people? I'm going to go my grandfather, Harry, without question. I'm debating back and forth
Grandpa
between Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. I'm going to go with George Washington. I'm fascinated with the founding fathers, and he was one tough dude, that George Washington. And then I love Elvis Presley, so I know Elvis is alive and well, and I believe...
Yeah, that doesn't count. It has to be somebody that's dead.
Elvis? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be somebody.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You forgot your
Yeah, you're right. Elvis is still with us. Holy moly. So then I would go, okay, my grandfather, my grandmother, and George Washington.
Grandfather, grandmother, George Washington.
Yeah. And then I'll see Elvis. Elvis, I believe, I'm not sure what street he lives on, but I know he's up in Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, that's where I would go if I was high 90.
I saw him in Vegas. He was in Vegas a year ago.
Elvis-orama?
No, he was on the sidewalk. I was walking.
Several Elvises. Elvis-I.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I like that.
This was
Elvis-I.
you're making fun of me. This was Elvis Presley. He was on the sidewalk. He was panning for some money, which surprised me. I thought he financially was doing all right, but he had a guitar and you put money in his cowboy hat.
The Elvis Presley.
I'm pretty
Elvis
sure.
Aaron Presley.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't ask him about the Aaron part, but I'm sure it was Elvis. Okay, so you're 3 people.
Congrats on that.
You're 3 people.
Tupac,
Okay, of course. That.
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
Of course. Yes.
Well,
how could we leave?
okay.
I know it's a cliche answer.
Resurrected people count.
But, oh, darn, he did.
Okay,
come
go
back.
ahead. But go ahead.
And I have a lot of questions for Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. That's actually not bad. That's not a bad list. And especially considering, this is a no holds bar.
No holds.
Yeah, this is we're gonna.
Nothing's being held back here.
Everybody's gonna answer honestly.
Yeah. And thank you for the phone calls today. Probably we got more phone calls today in the history of the show. 298-5487. Put it in your phone.
Who in this list dominates the conversation the most, do you think?
On the list?
On our list of people.
I would say John Wooden was very quiet.
Yeah, I would say Wooden was quiet. MJ's probably pretty quiet.
Definitely George and his wooden teeth. He wants to get a lot out.
I bet George had a lot.
Talking
to say.
a lot.
George?
I bet George Washington has a problem with Twitter.
George, and yes, wouldn't that be incredible to get
George
some
Washington
feedback, even from my grandparents? Feedback.
Say on social media.
Yeah, I mean, even for you young guys, don't you wake up sometimes and go, wow, this is all crazy stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and does any of it really make any sense? No, it really has no true. There's some value in Facebook. I will say that. There's some value in LinkedIn, and there's some value in Twitter. But in the course of our lives, isn't it all about relationships? Your family. You're such a great family man, Kyle. I love that about you. And Justin, you love your parents and
Yes, I do.
and your dog. How is your dog?
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
He's a great pup.
What's his
Fictional?
name? Do you have? Oh, he doesn't have
Is
a
he
dog.
fictional?
He doesn't have a dog. I thought he had
My
a
mom
dog.
has a dog. I don't have a dog.
No. What's your mom's dog name? I love dogs.
A very cliche name, Sammy.
Sammy.
No, I love.
I have a dog named Bingo. My parents have a dog named Bingo. So, talk about cliche.
I love dogs. I wish the ideal for me is a white kitty cat. I would love to just carry a white kitty cat
Just
around.
constantly with
You
you.
just want to be a villain, don't you?
Yeah, that seems.
What movie was that? He was holding the white kitty cat.
There's Austin Powers, but it's a Bond. One of the Bond. villains.
It was
Yeah, one of the
Bond. It was a
villains.
Bond movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting there.
He's a villain. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we're about done with this crazy show, but it was fun today. It was fun being with the both of you
Thank you.
on the show.
Fun
We
being with
called
you.
it.
Always.
Any more country
I didn't get
music?
to ask you any questions about
How about next week? Well, Thursday. How about Thursday? You want to come
Thursday?
on with me Thursday?
this guy. Man, I'm
Let's
a
do
busy guy.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday. I'll see you back on Thursday at 1, though. Thursday at 1. Play some country music. Come on.
Hanging above the crowd.